Fighting for justice, the Mesothelioma Law Firm. Mesothelioma, a word that carries the weight of a life-altering diagnosis. For those facing the consequences of asbestos exposure, justice is not just a concept, it's a necessity. Welcome to Fighting for Justice, the Mesothelioma Law Firm. 1. Unraveling the mystery of mesothelioma. Before we embark on the journey of legal advocacy, let's understand the adversary, mesothelioma. Caused by asbestos exposure, this aggressive cancer demands a unique approach to legal intervention. 2. The Mesothelioma Law Firm. In the face of adversity, a beacon of hope emerges, the Mesothelioma Law Firm. More than legal representation, these firms are the champions of justice for those affected by asbestos-related diseases. Specialized expertise. Mesothelioma law firms are not your typical legal entities. They house a specialized cadre of attorneys with expertise in asbestos litigation. Their knowledge extends beyond the courtroom, encompassing the scientific and medical nuances of mesothelioma cases. Investigating the past. The first step toward justice is untangling the threads of the past. Mesothelioma law firms employ skilled investigators who meticulously trace the footsteps of asbestos exposure, identifying responsible parties and building a foundation for legal action. Guiding through legal labyrinths. Legal processes can be daunting, especially for those already grappling with the challenges of mesothelioma. Mesothelioma law firms become guides, leading victims through the intricate legal labyrinths with compassion and expertise. Navigating time constraints. Time is of the essence. Mesothelioma law firms understand the urgency, navigating statutes of limitations with precision to ensure victims' rights are protected and legal actions are initiated promptly. Maximizing compensation. Justice isn't just about accountability, it's about restitution. Mesothelioma law firms tirelessly advocate for victims, pursuing compensation that goes beyond medical bills, covering lost wages, pain, and suffering. A supportive hand. Mesothelioma isn't just a physical battle, it's an emotional one too. Mesothelioma law firms provide more than legal support, they offer a compassionate hand, understanding the unique challenges faced by victims and their families. Beyond the individual, ensuring accountability. The impact of mesothelioma extends beyond individual cases. Mesothelioma law firms contribute to a broader mission, ensuring accountability. By holding responsible parties answerable, they strive not only for justice, but for a safer future. In the face of mesothelioma, a dedicated ally is not just an option, it's a necessity. Mesothelioma law firms stand as pillars of strength, fighting for justice, compensation, and a future free from the shackles of asbestos exposure. If you or a loved one is grappling with mesothelioma, remember, you're not alone. Reach out to a mesothelioma law firm and let them be your advocates in the fight for justice. Pursuing justice, the Mesothelioma Law Firm Advocacy. In the shadows of a mesothelioma diagnosis, a battle unfolds, one that requires more than medical intervention. It demands justice, accountability, and a relentless pursuit of rights. Welcome to Pursuing Justice, the Mesothelioma Law Firm Advocacy. Segment 1, A Silent Enemy. Before we delve into the fight for justice, let's understand the silent enemy, mesothelioma. Born from asbestos exposure, it leaves a trail of suffering that demands a unique form of legal advocacy. Segment 2, The Advocates. Enter the Mesothelioma Law Firm, a beacon of hope for those in the throes of adversity. Beyond legal representation, they are advocates, champions, and guides in the pursuit of justice. SUB Segment 1, Expertise Beyond the Courtroom. Mesothelioma law firms house a league of specialized attorneys, whose expertise goes beyond the courtroom. They grasp the scientific intricacies, providing a comprehensive approach to asbestos-related litigation. SUB Segment 2, Unraveling the Past. Justice begins with unraveling the past. Mesothelioma law firms deploy skilled investigators to trace the footsteps of asbestos exposure, laying the groundwork for legal action. Segment 3, Navigating Legal Waters. Legal processes can be treacherous, especially for those already burdened by illness. Mesothelioma law firms become navigators, guiding victims through the complex legal waters with expertise and empathy. Segment 1, Time as an ally. Time is both an ally and an adversary. Mesothelioma law firms navigate statutes of limitations, ensuring legal actions are initiated within the crucial timeframes, and safeguarding the rights of victims. Segment 2, Beyond compensation. Justice isn't just about compensation, it's about restoration. Mesothelioma law firms tirelessly advocate for victims, seeking compensation that extends beyond medical bills to cover the intangible costs of suffering and loss. Segment 4, A compassionate touch. Mesothelioma isn't just a physical battle, it's an emotional journey. Mesothelioma law firms provide more than legal support, they offer a compassionate touch, understanding the unique challenges faced by victims and their families. Segment 5, A wider mission. Beyond individual cases, mesothelioma law firms embrace a broader mission, ensuring accountability. By holding responsible parties answerable, they pave the way for a future free from the shadows of asbestos exposure. In the face of mesothelioma, a dedicated ally is not just essential, it's indispensable. Mesothelioma law firms stand as pillars of strength, fighting for justice, compensation, and a world where the silent enemy is vanquished. If you or a loved one faces the daunting presence of mesothelioma, remember, you're not alone. Reach out to a mesothelioma law firm, where advocates await to champion your cause in the pursuit of justice. Specialized expertise. Mesothelioma law firms are distinguished by their specialized expertise in handling cases related to asbestos exposure and mesothelioma. They have a deep understanding of the unique challenges posed by asbestos-related diseases. Identification of responsible parties. These firms conduct thorough investigations to identify and hold responsible parties accountable for asbestos exposure. This may include employers, manufacturers, distributors, or property owners. Navigating complex legal processes. Mesothelioma law firms guide clients through the intricate legal processes associated with asbestos-related litigation. They ensure that all necessary documents are filed correctly and within the specified timeframes. Understanding statutes of limitations. Time is crucial in mesothelioma cases due to statutes of limitations. Mesothelioma law firms are well versed in these time constraints, ensuring that legal actions are initiated promptly to protect clients' rights. Maximizing compensation. Advocating for fair compensation is a primary focus of mesothelioma law firms. They strive to secure damages not only for medical expenses, but also for lost wages, pain and suffering, and other associated costs. Emotional support. Recognizing the emotional toll of mesothelioma, these law firms provide not just legal guidance, but also compassionate support. They understand the unique challenges faced by victims and their families. Expertise beyond the courtroom. Attorneys within mesothelioma law firms possess expertise that extends beyond the courtroom. They have a comprehensive understanding of the medical and scientific aspects of mesothelioma cases. Access to asbestos trust funds. Many mesothelioma law firms assist clients in filing claims against asbestos trust funds. These funds are set up by companies that faced legal action and filed for bankruptcy, providing compensation to victims. Advocacy for veterans.